Pennsylvania congressional candidate John Emmons calls for an investigation into Governor Tom Wolf. He says Governor Wolf's recent executive order is requiring hospitals to send elderly coronavirus patients back into nursing homes. That's according to One America's Jack Posobiec, who sat down with Emmons. Take a listen.
We're very excited to welcome here to One America News for the first time. It's John Emmons. He is a congressional candidate for representative out in Pennsylvania, southeastern Pennsylvania, Chester County, PA 6. John, thank you so much for being on with us here at One America News.
Thank you, Jack. I've been a fan of One America News since the beginning. It's great to be here with you.
Oh, you know, we love to hear that. Now, tell me, how is Pennsylvania doing? We've got to a certain point with the COVID breakout, the pandemic. Now people are wondering what's the next step.
Well, Pennsylvania is really suffering. I was just looking at the unemployment statistics a few moments ago, and as of a week ago, the unemployment rate was 26%. So people are really hurting. They're really aching to get back to work. The whole mental anguish and the mental health issue is really starting to wear on people, especially when they look at other states like Florida, Texas, Georgia, Tennessee, and they see other states responsibly opening up, and they still feel the lockdown, the clampdown here in Pennsylvania under Governor Wolf. It really is having a huge impact on people here.
Now, in terms of this, though, of course, the lockdowns were done for medical procedure, medical reasons during COVID-19. How has that played out in Pennsylvania?
Well, I think the way it has played out, the general perception here is, I think we're all in agreement that in the early days there needed to be some type of a shutdown because we just didn't have enough information for what really was going on. Obviously, we did not get good information at all from China. We really didn't have that good of information from Italy and Spain. So it made sense initially to shut down. I think what people are really frustrated by is for literally the last 4, 5, 6 weeks, more and more information has become available. We know who the vulnerable group is, and yet we haven't acted on that quickly in order to have a can-do attitude to opening up the economy. My feeling is, and a lot of people that I talk to, is that if Governor Wolf would approach this from the standpoint of how can we open up the economy, how can we get things going again, as opposed to how can we keep it shut down.
Well, not only that, and of course in Pennsylvania we know that there actually was an order by Governor Wolf to send those infected patients, when they were coming out of the hospitals, to send them back into nursing homes.
That's correct. And we've seen this in Pennsylvania. We saw it in New York, where we had that situation where people were diagnosed and then they were sent back. And quite honestly, the nursing homes had very little to say about it. And as a result of that, I'll come back to that in a second, but as a result of that, the statistics that we see, depending on the county here in this part of Pennsylvania, the fatality rate is something on the rate in ranges from about 66% on the low side to here in Chester County, of all the fatalities, the nursing homes have accounted for 89%.
Congressman Scott Perry has called for an investigation of Governor Wolf. Would you agree with him in that?
Yes, I think it definitely needs to be an investigation. And quite honestly, right now, there's a firestorm going on in Pennsylvania because the health secretary, Rachel Levine, actually took her mother out of a nursing home, put her in a hotel to keep her away from COVID-19.
Now, moving forward, you're running for Congress. What are some of the top issues that you think that you'd like to run for in terms of helping Pennsylvania voters and helping your district as you campaign for Congress this year?
I think the top two that I focused on way back last September, and I think are even more pertinent today, one is growing jobs in the economy, and the second is the improvement to the healthcare system.
Excellent. Where can people go to follow you and follow your campaign?
You can go to emmonsforcongress.com. That's EMMONS for Congress.com. That's the website, and you can also go to Emmons for Congress for Facebook.
All right, John Emmons for Congress, Pennsylvania 6. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you very much for being with us here at One America News.
Thank you, Jack. Much appreciated.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.